everybody, it's Victoria. Welcome back to our channel. We're Super Geeked, where we celebrate everything we get super geeked about. And today's the day. It's June 1st, and here in Mississippi, our thrift stores are opening. Well, at least the Goodwills are. So I'm super excited. I'm going to my favorite Goodwill, and I'm gonna try to find some fun stuff. If you're new to our channel, I'm a full-time reseller. I buy clothing from all kinds of places and resell it online for a profit, and that's how I make money. My girl Alicia over at Murray Life is going to her favorite thrift store, and then she's going to drive over to the store that I'm at and meet me for lunch. We're gonna go have some tasty Indian food, so I'm super stoked about that. I haven't had Indian food in almost 3 months. I haven't seen Alicia in person in weeks and weeks. I'm excited to see her, but more importantly, I'm excited to get out there and thrift. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me, and if you're not already subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. We have reselling content, but we have all kinds of other fun stuff on here too. And let's go. Oh, look, are you eating your dessert first?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wrong order, lady.
This is good. You don't eat this? Is this not, this isn't vegan?
Hey everybody, it's Victoria, and I'm back from my first thrifting adventure. Our thrift stores here in Mississippi opened June 1st, and I went thrifting. I did choose to go to only one store. I chose my favorite store, my little honey hole, and actually had made plans to meet up for lunch with my friend Alicia over at Murray Life. She went to another store, which is actually a mega store and the newest Goodwill we have in our area. So I'm kind of surprised that she didn't have the same experience as me, because I would have expected crowds to be pretty heavy at the store she went to. However, crowds were a little bit heavier at the store I chose. So when I got to my favorite store, there was a little bit of a line already forming. So I knew I'd be standing in line. I waited a little bit in my car, finished my Sonic cherry limeade and my tots that I had for breakfast because I was in such a big hurry to get there. And I then got in line. So only half the people were wearing masks in line, and that was a little uncomfortable, but everybody was observing safe distancing practices. So I was really excited about that. I felt a lot more comfortable because people weren't standing too close to me. Once we were able to go into the store, I was one of the first 20 people to get in. I got a buggy. I started shopping. I did find some good stuff, which I'm excited to show you. However, as the day went on, the store reached capacity, which is 50% of the capacity they normally have. Based on the guidelines of the state of Mississippi, they can only be at half capacity. So there began to be a line forming outside of people waiting to get in as people checked out and left. And the wait to check out, they had 2 lines wrapped around the store, and it took 30 minutes. So by the time I was checking out, people were standing very close, and it was uncomfortable because some of these people just did not understand social distancing. They were reaching over me to like shop on the racks while we were waiting, and I just felt a little uncomfortable. But besides that, the day was good. I'm excited to show you what I got. I did purchase 14 items, and they equal to about $4.94 an item. So normally here at our Goodwills, we have exceptional sales. They have 3 colored tags on sale. One tag is 50% off, one tag is 25% off, and one tag is 50 cents. And so they're not doing those sales right now in Mississippi. I don't know when they're going to do it, but for the near future, they do not plan on doing the colored tags for a little bit. I guess it depends on how much inventory they get and how fast they're going through the inventory already on the shelves. So let's get into the haul and I'll show you what I got. The first item is this beautiful floral midi dress. It is a wrap dress. It has this pretty ruffling on it. It is by the brand One State. It's a size medium. I really like it's got this sort of like cape feature on the back with the ruffles. And it's just very, very pretty, very on trend. Floral midi dresses are very on trend for the season. And so I was happy to pick this up for $4.94. This One State dress did retail for $139. I'm going to list it for $75 and start high. I always list high and leave room for offers. And I usually expect to get about 20 or 30% lower than the listing price. But this is a very on-trend dress, so I think that it will do well. Until recently, I wasn't ever picking up this brand, but it has done really well. I had a lot of donations during the quarantine that were given to me by neighbors in this brand, and it's American Eagle Outfitters. And this is just a paper bag short. It's in this sort of like soft fabric, not a tinsel, but close to it. And it's got a little bit of pleating on the front, very cute, in this pretty like gray color. And so I picked those up. I thought that that would be a quick mover and just not a huge profit, but enough where I will at least double my money. These shorts I'm going to list for $25, but expect to make about $15, $18 on them. But they are super cute and great for the season. This next dress is another brand I don't normally pick up, but I picked it up based on style, and it'll totally fit into the aesthetic of my Poshmark closet. And that is this beautiful A-line dress. It actually looks like it might be vintage or be sold on ModCloth. It has yellow and neutral brown tan colored roses all over it, and it's actually by the brand Kato. This is a size 6, and like I said, I don't normally pick this brand up, but I bought this basically on style. It totally looks like a dress that I would have bought for ModCloth, and so and it does have pockets. So yeah, I felt like I could make a nice profit on this dress. I have sold other dresses that were non-name brand, that didn't have a brand at all, that were similar to this dress, and I sold them for around $55. So I'm going to start the dress at around that. I don't pick this brand up. I keep saying that. So I guess I picked up a lot of brands I don't normally pick up, but This is a soft surroundings, a faux suede brown skirt. It's got these snap buttons all the way down the front, and it's a really, really soft fabric. I really like it. I also picked this up because it's a 1X, and it also is new without tags. I'm gonna list the skirt for $50, and I was super excited to find it. This dress is also new without tags. It does have the Marshall tag. It is by Zara, and it is this really pretty tweed embroidered dress. It's got sequins and embroidery both on the chest area and on the sleeves. And I just thought it was too pretty to pass up for less than $5. And there are others that are listed on Poshmark for about $75. I'm probably going to list this one at about $65 to be lower than some of the other people selling it. It's definitely not in season, but I think it'll be a good seller once the cooler months come back. All right, I did pick up one pair of shoes. I got these really adorable espadrilles, and they are by Cabby. So these are a size 8.5 medium. They are leather upper. You can see that pretty blue suede, and they have leather lining, and they don't appear to have been worn that much. I still need to clean up the bottoms. I haven't done that yet, but super adorable, and I was excited to find these. I haven't decided what I'm going to list those for. The comps are sort of all over the place. But I would expect to get like $50 for those. This next brand I like to sell. I've seen some of the comps be a lot lower on these, but it's Henry and Bell. And these are the super skinny ankle. The reason why I picked these up is because they have sort of like a moto style. And the last pair of Henry and Bell that I sold them for $55. These are in excellent condition, little to no wear. I thought I would try these. I don't know that I'll get $55 for these. The ones I sold were the same style, except for they didn't have the sort of like moto stitching on it, but they were the super skinny. So we'll see how those do. Okay, I saw this next item sort of sticking out of the rack, and I knew exactly what it is. If you're new to my channel, you don't already know, I sell a lot of ModCloth, and I actually own this, and I actually have two of these. But it is this really pretty jumper skirt. It has the straps to wear it like a jumper, and it's super cute. It sits right below the bust, and it has this cute little notch taken out of it. But here it is. Here's the ModCloth with the size medium. We have a liquidation company in our area that gets a lot of ModCloth, and so I'm sure this person bought this from the liquidation company. But it doesn't appear that they probably wore this more than once. It is a wool blend and has this really cool tartan print all over it. I'm going to list this for $65. Again, not in season, but I don't mind sitting on ModCloth. If you know me, I buy a lot of ModCloth, and I just wait for the right buyer on those items. The next item I got based on style again. It is Zara Woman. They are these cute little high-rise jacquard textured shorts. They're in a navy color. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera, and then it has the welt pockets on the back. But very cute. You could dress these up or down. You could wear them to work with a nice pair of heels. They are super cute and great for the season. And I will list those for about $35. Another brand that I don't normally pick up, but I picked up on this thrifting trip, is the brand Rockin Republic. This is new with tags. That was one of the reasons I picked it up. It originally retailed for $58, and the style is called Armor because it has the studding detail on the sides. It's got these cool zippers, and then it's got a raw hem. It is sort of like a washed out gray color, and I just thought they were really cute. Not any big deal. This item was sold at Kohl's, but just thought it would be a good return on my money, and I was looking for some more shorts to put in my Poshmark closet and on my other platform stores, so pick those up. I almost did not buy these, and after I went through my cart, I walked back past the jeans section, and something told me to go ahead and pick these up. But before that, I looked up comps on them, and they had all sold for over $50. They say they're Disney, but they're actually from Torrid. but they are Minnie Mouse patched jeans. They're cropped, and they have all these really cool Minnie Mouse patches on them. Very cute. Here are the patches on the other side. They have a little bit of factory distressing on them. And then on the back, here's the back of them. And these are actually in a size 12 regular. So it's one of the smaller sizes that Torrid carries, but the comps were great. So surprisingly, I'm going to list those for $65. They originally sold for $98 on the Torrid website, and they seem to have a great resale value. Okay, these next two items sort of go together. I was in the skirt section looking around and immediately saw this color and grabbed the skirt, and then I saw the Lululemon logo on it. So it's this beautiful purple pleated little skirt, and there's the Lululemon logo. It's a size 6, and this one is in excellent condition, but right next to it was a second skirt, and it's in this vibrant pink color. Now this one does have a couple spots on it right here, but I'm going to try to get those out. If you haven't watched my channel before, I've mentioned my grandmother. She's 88 years old, and she is a whiz on laundry. She can get so many stains out, and so I'm going to give them to her to try to see what she can do. This skirt's also a size 6, and a lady came up to me. Actually, I was almost done with this skirt aisle, and of course I was following the arrows on the ground because trying to follow the rules and keep my social distancing. But this young lady came around the corner and came on the end cap of mine and started looking through the skirts. So unfortunately, as I went down the aisle, I got closer and closer to her and her mother, and they started reaching over my cart. And then as they tried to pass me, because we were just right next to each other, we couldn't move, the mother saw this skirt on top and said, "Oh, what size is that?" And I told her, and she asked me over and over, "Can I have that? Can I buy it from you? I'll pay you $25. And I said, "No, I'm going to get it." And then I even saw her an aisle over, and she said, "If you change your mind, I want to buy that skirt." I don't even think that she really knew it was Lululemon. She just liked the color of it and wanted it for her teenage daughter. So I didn't do that. Those Lululemon skirts are called the Street to Pleat skirts, and I'm going to list them for $50 a piece. They probably will sell for more around the $30 range. But again, I like to list high and then make offers. So that will give me that opportunity. Last item, those items I was in checkout line. I'd been waiting for about 15 minutes. So I was halfway down the line, and I started looking around, and the purse rack was over to the right. I had not gone through the purse rack because at that point I was just trying to get out of the store, but I happened to look over and I saw this purse and I knew exactly what it was. It is a Pendleton. This is called the Dop shoulder bag, and it's got this cool Southwestern print on it. These bags are wool with leather straps and the leather Pendleton patch on them. I knew what it was because I've sold this bag before for around $60. So I'm going to list this bag for $65, but I was excited that I happened to notice that when I was online because I wouldn't have seen it otherwise. So that was my haul for the day. After I went shopping, I went next door, and Alicia came over from the store she was at, and we had lunch together at my favorite Indian restaurant, which I've mentioned before on this channel, and we just had a lovely time. And after that, I was pooped. I needed to get back home. My son had a doctor's appointment that I needed to take him to, and so that was the end of my first thrifting trip. So overall, I'd say it went well, besides the crowds. And I'll probably wait a little bit before I start going thrifting regularly, just because A, I'm not used to being out. I'm used to being at home and quarantining, and the virus is still an imminent threat to all of us. And so I don't want to expose myself too much. Plus I have tons of inventory to list. So there's really no need for me to go out and really be out and sourcing. Except for I just needed to bite that bug. So I don't know how often I'm going to be going. I will go again. I just probably won't in the next week or so. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my haul. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. We have more than reselling content here, but if you're into reselling, we have a reselling playlist you can watch. But I would encourage you to watch our other videos too, because we're into a whole bunch of different things. If you like this video and reselling content, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.